Hello, my name is Hassan Sorrells, and this is the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast, Shorts. There's no co-host on these Shorts episodes. These are now around 6 to 8 minute long observations, ideas, thoughts, or rants about the literature, philosophy, psychology, and even the theology of leadership. Because listening to me talk about leadership for now around 6 to 8 minutes is still better than reading and trying to understand yet another business book. Even the one that you went to Book Instagram to buy because you saw a cool reel. The point is to become competent. One of the challenges of reading literature, poetry, business, or even reading history is that reading about paper leaders may be inspiring. The reading may even motivate you to change. The reading may push you to develop a different mindset and to advance the cause you're looking to engage with. But reading about leadership won't make you a competent leader. There are only two things that can create competency in leadership, and those are consistency and time. Consistency comes about because of practicing the boring, the repetitive, and the uninteresting, and doing it all the time, regardless of how you may feel about that boringness or about that practice on a particular day or even during a particular time. Time is driven by a factor of patience. Now, we in America, we don't like that term patience. We don't want to pay for patience, and we really don't want to experience the bumps and bruises that come along with acquiring patience. However, obeying the natural rhythms of life and time, if we are paying more than scant attention to them, can teach us many lessons as leaders about humility, maturity, and above all else, about competency. Reading a book, listening to a podcast, or watching a YouTube video can help, but at the end of the day, those things, those products, they come out of a one man or one person or one woman journey through the wilderness of time consistently in order to arrive at a pinnacle of competency as a writer, as an author, and even as a leader. Read on. And well, that's it for me. Listen and subscribe to the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast on all the major podcast players that you listen to podcasts on, including iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and even Spotify. And please leave a 5-star review if you like the show. We need those reviews to grow, and it's the easiest way to make sure that this show gets into the ears of the leaders who need to hear it. And of course, tell all your friends. If you want to get started on the leadership path, HSCT Publishing's products and services can help your team do that. Check out our training webinars, coaching services, and more at leadershiptoolbox.us. We also have a video-based subscription service, that's software as a service, that can help your team become better at the individual level. 60 modules and over 100 hours of video and written content for you at LeadingKeys.com. That's LeadingKeys.com. We've also got books that will help you and your team grow. Pick up a copy today of My Boss Doesn't Care, 100 Essays on Disrupting Your Workplace by Disrupting Your Boss, and subscribe to the Little Red podcast I launched earlier this year with the same name as that Little Red book. My most recent book is 12 Rules for Leaders, The Foundation of Intentional Leadership, co-written with contributions from Bradley Madigan. This is the book for right now that was written for leaders right now. Pick up a copy by heading over to 12rulesleadersbook.com/now. That's 12rulesleadersbook.com/now. You pay for shipping, and you'll get a copy of my second book as well. Finally, you can get all these books in paperback, hardcover, or as ebooks on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and any other place online you order books. Finally, HSCT Publishing is on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the video version of the Leadership Lessons for the Great Books podcast on the HSCT Publishing channel on YouTube. Just search for HSCT Publishing and hit the subscribe button. You'll get our weekly video updates which is the video version of this podcast. And of course, you're going to want to subscribe to my other podcast. That's right, I do more than one. The Hasan Sorrells Presents audio experience, where I talk more casually with a broader range of people about all matters that matter in the world today, from arts all the way to analytics. All right, that's it for me.